All of this wouldn't be possible if the batter was unable to read the pitcher's movement. In FPS games, we call this skill movement reading, and in this video we'll focus on how we understand and train the visual part of this skill. In the context of vision coaching, movement reading is a blend of three separate elements. Dynamic visual acuity, our ability to see an object in motion, in crisp detail, instead of a blurry mess. This enables us to maintain focus and visual clarity to see the details like the player model slowing down or the animation lean. Game knowledge tells us that the player model slowing down or the animation lean indicates directional change, telling us that we need to decelerate our mouse or readjust our crosshair. And then finally, motor adjustment. So having the mouse control to adjust accurately as we need to for continued shots to connect. Oftentimes I notice players, myself included, struggle most when there are no context clues like objectives or cover positions that may provide us the tell as to when the player will change dodging direction. Often we'll just guess instead and it can result in missing completely. Recently on my podcast, Minigod demonstrated how even someone as good as Kyosuke can make this kind of error. Instead of using the visual cues to adjust his aim, Kyosuke guesses that Donk will stop and starts shooting at that point instead.
And during this adjustment, you can notice like a specific moment when he stops moving his cursor because he assumed the guy will stop moving. And in this case, like you can see, he stopped his tracking at this point because he thought, okay, like based on my knowledge and my historical context that I have from the game, I know that player should stop and try to shoot at me in this particular moment. So he started predicting what the guy will do, right? And that's when we can see the error in the aiming, because at this point when we lift our initial preparation, we should actively switch to some of the aiming habits we train in aim trainers right now.
So why is it so hard to master this skill? Why is this mistake the one Minigod named as the most common in the pro population?